Hi, I'm Todd Hymas, Director of Amazon Business. I manage our global marketing and business prime teams, as well as the teams responsible for our small business functionality. So every day, I'm working on providing better solutions for all of our business customers to help them improve the efficiency of their buying experience, and that includes customers that are sole proprietors all the way up to the largest companies in the world. At the same time, we are focused on the needs of hospitals, nonprofits, and government customers at all levels. So we're staying very busy. Innovation is at the heart of everything we do at Amazon. As Alex mentioned earlier, we work backwards from the needs of our customers to build better products and experiences that empower you to accomplish more. Amazon itself went through a multi-year journey implementing emerging technologies across areas like automation, AI, and machine learning, and robotics. And continuing to push the status quo is an integral part of what we do across all of Amazon. For example, we continue to improve the Amazon.com recommendation engine and personalizations model, learning from customer interactions on how to serve them better. We also use ML and robotics throughout our fulfillment processes, including developing a forecasting system that can predict demand for products we sell worldwide. We've developed AI and natural language processing technology to give customers an entirely new way to interact with technology through Alexa. We're also developing groundbreaking technology being used in our Amazon Go stores. Our customers are also on the forefront of innovation, and we're helping them to get there. BP has an ambitious goal to get to net zero by 2050. Using Amazon Business to digitalize purchasing, BP has consolidated invoicing from 500 to 10 a month, and is consolidating shipments of materials timed with offshore vessel schedules, having a positive impact on carbon emissions. Uber is scaling its rapid growth with database decision-making using Amazon Business spend visibility. As Amazon Business continues to grow to serve more global markets, Intel is using the power of the store to expand access to its processing power. The city of Baltimore is committed to using its large purchasing power to support local, women-owned, and minority-owned businesses as part of its Be Local initiative. Using guided buying on Amazon Business, the city identifies and purchases from suppliers with diversity certifications to make progress towards its goals. As we look to the future, we're excited about the innovations we're working on across Amazon to empower leaders with the technology and tools they will need to respond more rapidly to change and build more sustainable business and communities. In this session, we'll look at some technologies teams across Amazon are working on that are transforming purchasing and supply chain operations. We will hear from Xin Chen, Senior Manager of Amazon's Machine Learning Solutions Lab, about how machine learning tools developed by AWS are improving requisition and demand forecasting. And we'll hear from Cyrus Wadia about Amazon's focus on sustainability and how the priorities and processes his team is developing can help you reach your sustainability goals. But before we dive into that, let's take a look at how we are prioritizing innovation here at Amazon Business and how we're bringing it to you. Our focus is on building the tools and technology that help you make purchasing more efficient, cost-effective, secure, and resilient against an uncertain future. So we continue to expand the capabilities of our store and procurement tools. In 2020, we produced more than 100 new feature launches, many made available across the globe in all 9 countries where we operate. Let's look at a few of these launches and how they're enabling our customers to accomplish more. Many of our large customers face serious challenges getting what can sometimes be thousands of individual purchases to comply with internal spending policies and maintain visibility into purchases across teams, departments, and geographies, especially now with disparate workforces caused by the pandemic. In addition, we know that you need customizable levels of control and visibility. So in 2018, we launched guided buying and spend visibility for Business Prime members. Guided buying lets managers create policy rules that guide employees to approved products and helps prevent procurement violations. And spend visibility, a robust machine learning analytics tool powered by Amazon QuickSight, analyzes purchasing data to learn and track your organization's buying patterns. In 2020, to give managers even more oversight, we launched new purchasing controls through guided buying that make it easier to manage employee spending by steering users to your approved products and suppliers, making it easier to flag products and categories that employees aren't allowed to purchase. And to give managers more insight into employee purchasing behavior, we expanded spend visibility with new visualizations that enable you to track adherence to your spending policies and supplier preferences, and analyze other data such as ship cost savings. Together, these tools give purchasing leaders access to powerful technology that can increase oversight and control, save time dealing with compliance issues, and make better budgeting decisions. As procurement becomes increasingly digital and traditional processes need to transform, to help purchasing leaders managing budgets more efficiently, maintain control and visibility, and give their employees authority to purchase what they need when they need it, we launched Budget Management. For Amazon Business customers across the globe, Budget Management enables you to set spend threshold for groups of users, provides real-time usage tracking and reports, and saves time by letting you create one PO instead of multiple manual orders. We've found budget management can be an especially useful tool for school districts. They've been able to streamline the ordering process on teacher requests, bypass requisition, and do away with manual tracking of individual purchase orders. Escondido Union High School District has cut down personal reimbursements by 90%. The less time they have to spend processing orders and auditing purchases, the more time they can get to focus on higher priorities. As your company and purchasing needs grow, you need to simplify the integration points within your purchasing processes. Disparate tools and systems complicate operations and open the door to security risks. To help our customers manage their operations more seamlessly, in 2020, we expanded the number of partnerships available to Business Prime members to include security with McAfee, payroll with Gusto, and survey and analytics tool through Delighted. And for customers who are ready for e-procurement integration or large multi-user onboarding, we expanded our integration partners and streamlined secure corporate logins through SSO. To help you easily connect your organization's procurement systems and supply chain operations, Amazon Business now integrates with over 150 of the leading procurement applications, including Coupa, SAP Ariba, Oracle, and Workday. Through these integrations, you can provide your organization with easy and secure access to products on Amazon Business and simplify your purchasing process. We've always been focused on bringing together the world's largest selection, knowing that businesses and organizations not only need products from individual consumers, but need them to be in greater quantities. This year, we've worked to expand our selection to hundreds of millions of products in categories businesses need, like office and break room supplies, janitorial supplies, IT equipment, PPE, and MRO. For Business Prime members, we now offer 100 million items that can arrive in 2 business days with free shipping. And in over 10,000 cities and towns across the U.S., millions of eligible items can now arrive for free the same day. Our customers have been telling us their needs for buying in bulk. So last year we extended bulk selection by nearly 60% to make over 9 million products available to buy in case packs or on pallets. We are continually onboarding new suppliers so you can shop from the top brands you trust and save time and money by accessing and comparing offers among hundreds of thousands of suppliers in one place. Expanding our selection and suppliers is a top priority. We do this so you can consolidate more spending to a single channel, which means drastically reducing the time you spend managing invoices and vastly improving control and visibility, so you can identify areas to streamline and cut costs. In addition to bringing you more of the supplies you need from the suppliers you trust, we're always working to bring you lower prices. We now offer over 60 million products with business-only discounts, savings you can only get with your business account. When compared to their suppliers outside of Amazon Business, our customers are increasingly saving across categories, seeing an average of 22% savings on IT peripherals, 16% savings on break room, and 10% savings on janitorial and sanitation. Because we want to make it easy for you to understand the cost savings and opportunities on Amazon Business, I'm particularly excited about Spend Evaluator, a tool that offers customers personalized insights and recommendations on potential cost savings. You can input products, and Spend Evaluator will show you the best price on Amazon Business for that product or a direct substitute. You can even identify opportunities to save on items you have already purchased elsewhere. In addition to unique supply needs, we know that organizations also have unique delivery needs. So we've created flexible delivery options that let you customize your preferences for when, where, and how you want your shipments to be delivered. On eligible orders, you can now choose the days and times you'd like shipments delivered, provide customized delivery instructions, including details like delivery dock, mailroom, or front office delivery preferences, request pallet deliveries on eligible large shipments, consolidate your shipments on specific days to optimize your receiving desk staffing. We are proud to bring Amazon's best-in-class logistics capabilities to businesses. We now ship to nearly every country in the world. Our global enterprise customers face complex challenges getting supplies to regions around the world. We are prioritizing solutions that deliver on geo-specific requirements. Particularly relevant to our largest business customers are several innovations we've invested heavily into. Facilitate simplification even in the most complex environments. We've worked particularly hard on single creditor, which enables you to get an invoice from a single European entity and radically streamlines the process of buying through a multi-seller model. We currently have thousands of customers using this model to purchase at scale in Europe, and we're looking forward to expanding that in the future. We've also launched a multi-legal entity solution which supports punch-out customers who have the need for different billing and VAT entities from within their company. We also have millions of products now classified with UNSPC codes, with thousands of customers leveraging this functionality to automate recommendations, to curate the selection of products, and to enable reporting. We're also very excited to have launched our first versions of e-invoicing, and we're working on expanding this effort to launching e-invoicing through EDI and all common e-procurement systems. Our goal is to help you be a change maker in your organization. To help you meet the demands of the future, we are focused on continuing to expand selection and offer sharp pricing on our multi-seller store with AI built in for savings, efficiency, and a better employee experience. Bringing cutting-edge machine learning and automation to your operations, and developing technology and systems that make sourcing for your organization more sustainable. As we look to the future of work, I believe we will increasingly leverage big data to drive better decision-making and efficiency. More and more, we are seeing machine learning harness big data to automate repeatable tasks. It's truly changing the way we do business. And the world we live in and the possibilities are incredibly exciting. Like you heard earlier from Alex, Amazon has a history of taking technology built for one area of our business and offering it to our customers to help them build theirs. A great example of this is Amazon Web Services. AWS started as the cloud infrastructure for Amazon to help us build our internal applications faster. Today, AWS has grown into the leading cloud infrastructure company in the world. AWS puts machine learning services into the hands of every developer and data scientist, and it's helping tens of thousands of customers accelerate their operations with AI. To give us a look at some ways AWS machine learning technology is solving procurement challenges across the supply chain and creating efficiencies we could only dream of just a few short years ago, I'd like to turn the screen over now to Xin Chen, Senior Manager of Amazon's Machine Learning Solutions Lab, to speak about how Amazon is taking 20 years of machine learning innovation and making it available to your supply chain operations.
Thank you, Todd. Hi, everyone. My name is Xin Chen. I'm a senior manager at the Machine Learning Solutions Lab at Amazon. So at our lab, we help customers identify and build machine learning solutions to address their organization's highest return on investment machine learning opportunities. So our team of machine learning experts help customers plan, launch, scale, and operationalize machine learning models to quickly realize their business values. In general, machine learning benefits almost all industries through automation and insights using large amounts of data. So we have seen many use cases related to end-to-end supply chain operations. Two areas where we have been working to apply machine learning to drive better outcomes for business are requisition and demand forecasting. I will present two recent case studies where we helped customers apply machine learning to optimize requisition and demand forecast. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated adoption of machine learning to save cost and increase efficiencies in procurement and supply chain management. So the first case study, where we helped a large oil company with their procurement by improving the search results in their requisition. So the current requisition tools at our customer side have some limitations. For example, they have to use exact match-based search system instead of using natural language understanding with machine learning. So very often it will cause failures due to misspelling, inconsistency of formatting and abbreviations, and also the natural language that the requisitioners choose to use. So as a result, the customer's current requisitions consist large amount of free text spot order, which incurs significant price increase and manual touch-ups. Their free text auto-release, for example, agreement supplier, agreement price all get matched, and fully automated transactions, only accounts for a very small portion, if there is any. So the customer came to us and asked for help to change to the opposite. they want to maximize auto call-offs and minimize the spot orders for free text requisitions. So our team understands the customer's need, and we build a machine learning solution based on Amazon Kendra. So Amazon Kendra is an intelligent search service powered by machine learning. Natural language understanding is the key technology to understand queries and item descriptions. Kendra also provides native connectors for various data sources. For example, Amazon's S3 Simple Storage Service, SharePoint, and Google Drive. Kendra also provides simple API and Search Console that's very easy to use, even for people without much machine learning background. So our solution was evaluated, and it produced 69% recall at 10. So recall at 10 means given a free text query, our search engine will return all the relevant candidate agreement items. Among the top 10, if there's one that is a correct match, we call this a success. And our success rate is 69%, compared to before, almost 0%. So sometimes the customers have no access to complete agreement item descriptions from the vendors. But the customers still find it very useful if we can find at the agreement level, because the customer can still go to the vendor based on the agreement and purchase the material at discounted price. So we use Amazon Comprehend, which is a natural language processing service using machine learning to find the insights and relationships in text. We train a text classification model that matching a free text requisition query to an agreement number. So this is using the customer's historic material purchase order information. And we achieved 80% recall at 10. Our machine learning solution based on Amazon Kendra and Comprehend can even handle those challenging cases, such as free text queries in requisitions. And our customer evaluated our solution in-house with the data sets that has never been seen to AWS before. And they reported multiple $1 million savings annually, and plus the reduction of manual operation and transaction. In the near future, we are working on 2 new machine learning features to further maximize the agreement inventory turnover ratio. One is to add personalization feature to the requisition process. Based on Amazon Personalize, we will provide item recommendations to the requisitioners proactively. Another feature we would like to add is customization with the customer's own data. In a perfect world, we would train the machine learning model that is with the data that is very representative to the real-world applications. So many of our customers have their own data. So we will make it easy for the customer to retrain the machine learning models to optimize for their own use case and their own data. So let's switch gear. So the next case study, I'm going to talk about applying machine learning to improve demand forecast accuracy in the supply chain management. So this is the customer is Foxconn. As we know, Foxconn is one of the largest electronics manufacturers in the world. And their factory in Mexico is in charge of assembling very important electronic devices for North and South America market. Each product has their own seasonal variations and require different levels of complexity and skill set to build. Having individual forecasts for each product is important to understand the mix of skills Foxconn need in their workforce. Forecasting short-term demand allows them to staff for daily and weekly production requirements. And long-term forecasts are used to inform hiring decisions at meeting demands for upcoming month. So if the demand forecasts are inaccurate, it can impact Foxconn business in several ways. But the most critical impact is staffing their factories. Underestimating demand can result in understaffing and require overtime to meet production targets. Overestimating can lead to overstaffing, which is very costly because workers are underutilized. Both over and underestimating present different costs. And balancing these two costs is crucial to Foxconn's business. Prior to our effort, Foxconn relied on forecasts provided by their customers in order to make these staffing decisions. During COVID-19 pandemic, the demand became more erratic and volatile. This unpredictability caused over and underestimating demand, which became a norm. And the staffing-related costs increased significantly. Foxconn came to our lab to find a better approach to forecasting. So our team of scientists advised Foxconn colleagues in development of a demand forecast machine learning model and a production pipeline using Amazon Forecast. Amazon Forecast is an accurate time series machine learning service based on the same technology used at Amazon.com. Customers quickly set up and train an optimal predictor using Forecast AutoML feature. And the final architecture also incorporates the graphic user interface for planners to visualize the results and set planned production. So Foxconn did an internal evaluation of this solution. They reported that it improved Foxconn forecast accuracy by 8%, saving an estimated over $500,000 annually for this single factory. This also allowed for better planning of workforce requirements, and the inventory and supply chain can also be improved with more accurate forecasting. So to summarize, we completed the POC development for these two customers, each within 2 months from brainstorming to identify use cases to develop a proof of concept machine learning solutions that is ready for deployment into the customer's production environment. This is really a testament to the strength of our Amazon Machine Learning Solutions Lab and the high quality of AWS machine learning services such as Amazon Kendra, Comprehend, and Forecast that we leverage to help our customers save costs and increase efficiency in procurement in a short turnaround time. So in the past decades, Amazon's own procurement and supply chain have benefited a lot from machine learning. We are determined to make these machine learning services accessible to all of our customers through AWS. The trend in machine learning is that it becomes more and more standardized and more easy to use thanks to AWS machine learning services. And our Machine Learning Solutions Lab will help our customers adopt and accelerate machine learning solutions using AWS, even if they don't have in-house machine learning expertise. So there are 3 machine learning features that I think in the near future that can further optimize procurement and supply chain. So one is personalized procurement. So how we can recommend the items, the vendors to the requisitioners before they can even think of this. And the second feature is customized machine learning models, because many of our customers are sitting on a gold mine of data. And using our machine learning services, we can actually customize the model to optimize for their own use case and their own data. And the third is incremental learning. Because the world is changing so fast, we believe our customers, their business, their end users' behaviors could also change and could also have a trend. So we would like to provide a tool that's easy for our customer to retrain the model to keep up to date with the ever-changing world. So with that, I would like to thank you all for your time. And now I'll turn the screen back over to you, Todd.
Thank you, Shen. It's fascinating to hear about how big data and machine learning are automating operations across the supply chain. Those were 2 great examples of how Amazon, particularly AWS, is helping customers solve problems using machine learning in their direct procurement. At Amazon Business, we are also working with teams within Amazon to bring machine learning to our customers for their indirect procurement needs. In some notable ways, we are already bringing our customers the power of AI and machine learning. AI-powered search and personalized recommendations are built into the Amazon Business shopping experience. Using AI, guided buying allows managers to turn procurement policies into easy-to-follow visual signposts, built directly into the shopping experience. The tool steers employees towards the products or suppliers chosen by management, and away from restricted suppliers or product categories. Notifications appear on relevant product detail pages and in search results that can include custom messages or show alternative product options when available. The powerful analytic capabilities of spend visibility uses Amazon QuickSight, a machine learning tool that analyzes purchasing data to learn and track an organization's buying patterns. The tool provides data visualizations managers can use to make budgeting decisions, locate compliance issues, and optimize savings. Procurement managers don't need to be an expert to take complex data and use it to inform strategy. In addition to big data and machine learning, we are focusing our efforts to build a more sustainable future. We hear from our customers all over the globe that they want to operate more sustainably. So we are working with teams across Amazon to create solutions that help businesses and organizations drive sustainable practices across the supply chain that meet their goals for environmental sustainability and social responsibility. One of our key partners is the Amazon Sustainability Team. They are creating solutions that help not only Amazon, but all companies and individuals reduce their impact on the environment. I'm excited to now turn the screen over to Cyrus Wadia, the director of Amazon's Product Sustainability Team, who will talk about how the priorities and processes his team is developing can help you reach your sustainability goals.
Thank you, Todd. It's really great to be here. My name is Cyrus Wadia. I'm Amazon's Director for Product Sustainability, and I'm going to take us through a little bit of a journey on sustainability and what we're doing at Amazon to really deliver sustainability leadership to the customer. Typically, when you hear talk about sustainability leadership, it starts here. An image like this, born out of risk or fear, one-way doors for the future of the planet. Sustainability has gone through different cycles and different, corporations, from philanthropy to corporate social responsibility. You sometimes hear about triple bottom line, and that's largely where most companies are today. Companies set targets, they're often incremental. They try to hit those targets. They're very focused also on public relations or how they're perceived. But when I think about sustainability leadership, this is where I want to start. It's kind of a very Amazonian idea and a leadership principle here of customer obsession. And this is the customer of the future. This is who we're trying to serve. And it's more than that. It's about how you bring the sustainability conversation within your company and the core business conversation within your company together. Oftentimes, they're two separate conversations. If we're really customer obsessed, what we're really doing is driving new business models of the 21st century where sustainability is part of the core. And this is a really important point, because if we think about the biggest growth opportunities for this next century and this, serving this next generation, sustainability is one of the biggest growth opportunities that I see out there. And that's really exciting. But it requires us to take it in a slightly different direction. Quickly on sustainability at Amazon, we have set an ambition to achieve the guidelines set by the Paris Accord 10 years early. So being a net zero company by 2040. This is called the Climate Pledge. It's a joint effort between Amazon and a group called Global Optimism. Since creating this pledge, we've had over 50 companies sign on. So it's really building momentum. And it's a really important point, which is, while there's this sea of sustainability issues and kind of metrics. And so, sometimes you're talking about carbon, but sometimes you're talking about water, and sometimes you're talking about social responsibility. The point of this initiative is to really galvanize our energy around, climate change, which, by all accounts is, the symptom that might kill the patient. So we're very focused on this, but it doesn't crowd out good work we're doing across the board on all different aspects of sustainability. We've taken this target. Now, one way, to talk about this is I can list off all the great things Amazon's doing. We're focused on our built environment, on transportation, on, our AWS. It's all about decarbonization. But I want to just focus today on product. And so we, as part of this climate pledge, we announced a program last year called Climate Pledge Friendly. And this is a program that's really meant to make it easy for customers, take the guesswork out, relieve the friction for customers to find great selection that kind of fit their values. And this program is about discovery and selection and shopping sustainability. I'm going to spend a few minutes on this, and then I'm going to kind of paint a picture a little bit over the horizon where we're going with it. So first, what is Climate Pledge Friendly? Even though it's got this climate pledge framing, it's bigger than that. It's about how we use our sustainable shopping and shopping in general to help preserve the natural world. We started this with 18 external certifications, as well as one of our own called Compact by Design. I'm going to go through that right here. Some of the certifications are going to be familiar to you. FSC, Green Seal, EPEAT. I'm sure most of this audience has sort of heard of or worked with, a number of these. Compact by Design is the one that is sustainable, created by Amazon for this program. The rest are third-party certifications out there. Now, and to be, just kind of talk a little bit about the build-up to this, we started with over 500 certifications. And when we launched this program, we said we are going to hold a high bar in the marketplace where we are going to filter on many different program criteria. We call them tenets that will make sure that we are keeping a high bar. And we started with these 18, but over the course of the year, we're going to grow this. So one general call to action is we're also engaging with many companies like the ones that are in this forum today on where should we go next. But these are certifications that we're really proud of as part of the program, and we're equally proud about where we're going to go with it. So let's talk quickly about Compact by Design, because this is material to a lot of the folks in the audience today. One of the gaps we identified in creating this program, Climate Pledge Friendly, was this idea that retail that was brick and mortar was mainly designed around shelf space. But retail that is e-commerce has a lot to do with our logistics and transportation, and not so much about how does this product show up in a shelf against other products. The reason I kind of bring that to your attention is in the old model, there's a lot of excess air, sometimes excess water in the packaging and the formulation of the product. In this new model, moving air and water around the globe to get to a customer may not be the most efficient and useful thing for our customers. So we created this program called Compact by Design that would reward product in the marketplace that was either removing air or water or being more efficient with primary packaging around their products. And a couple more things I should point out. Climate Pledge Friendly is a product-specific program. So as customers search for product, it could be searching for hand sanitizer or laptops, they'll see this badge. It's a badge on product, and it's this winged hourglass icon that was in the previous slide, will probably be on the next slide. And everything that's in there has been verified and certified down to the product level. Now, a lot of the work to get product certified happens sort of on a case-by-case basis. So if you're going for FSC or you're going for cradle to cradle for your products, there's a process by which you go. Compact by Design, in identifying and working through this gap we saw in the market on, encouraging sustainable design of primary packaging. Compact by design is an automated process. So there's no application. You don't have to actually, do anything proactive. If you made the changes to your product, we have all of the data at Amazon. It's kind of, we fulfill, products to the customers. So we can do this in an automated way, which is really exciting because it's probably one of the first of its kind that can scale. Driving impact at scale through these seemingly small, imperceptible steps makes a big difference. So that's compact by design. Now, I wanted to share one example. Sometimes when you talk to people about sustainable product, there's this notion that it must be more expensive, or it must be, compromised in some way. Well, our whole goal here is holding a high bar in the marketplace creates incentives to manufacturers and brands to go make the changes they want. But the way we're going to judge product isn't like, do you fit in some sort of green boutique? It's entirely about, are you delivering the product to customers the customer is asking for? Same quality, same performance, and same price, but just happens to be a category leader in sustainability. That is achievable, and that's the vision of where we want to go. And so a lot of times when you search for product, you might be surprised to see, Purell, here's an example. I buy this. I didn't know I was buying something that was more sustainable, but there you see the treatment on the detail page of the Climate Pledge friendly icon. And for the user, you can click on that icon and go into levels of detail of why it got the badge. So most customers are happy with that. They trust the badge treatment. They don't need to see what's under the hood. But for your darker green customer, you'll have many. You have the option to go under the hood. But I wanted to use this example, and there are many, many more. We have, right now over 100,000 ASINs in the marketplace that are badged. We have taken goals to increase that by a large percentage this year and keep going from there. But the program is, in a sense, a direct reflection of what's in the marketplace. There are a few things that encourage me about kind of what we've observed. And I want to share those with you because I think this is an important learning that we can share already. Number one, we're seeing an upward spiral on these certifications. So when I think about the certifications that were out there that we chose, and we'll again grow that pie, there are many that are coming to us and saying, hey, we are getting oversubscribed. We have a lot of demand because Amazon, you created this program. That's a good thing. Now, it's incumbent upon those certifications to continue to raise their bar and take the friction out of companies and manufacturers to get those certifications. So I feel like we're in this mode where that is already happening. That's on certifications. On product itself, the marketplace can be a really powerful vehicle, incentive structure to drive change. And change has been slow in sustainable product. This we think is going to accelerate it, where the customer has a direct connection between the product they're buying and kind of what's happening on the back end. So all roads for sustainable product lead through materials or chemicals, formulations, lead through manufacturing, sourcing, design. And those changes must happen over time at scale. And we believe this program is beginning to incent brands and manufacturers to do that. And then the last, I'd say, is on the customer side. So the feedback we've gotten is overwhelmingly positive so far, because what we've done is we've taken a lot of the guesswork out and we've simplified this. And that's really what customers have been asking for. And even the ones that haven't been asking for it, I think they've grown to quickly realize this is a much easier shopping experience. You're not asking me to change my behavior. You're not only highlighting products that are really boutique-y. You're taking the everyday products, showing me the heroes of the everyday products, and removing any sort of cognitive load I need to take as a customer to go figure out, is that sustainable or not? It's a beginning. We're off to a great start. It's going to require a lot of support from everybody in this kind of discussion and beyond, because we believe that success of this program is going to be driven by this ecosystem between the customers, whether they're the retail customer or business customer, and the product manufacturers and brands. One more thing I'll say about the program that's worth mentioning is a lot of things that need to kind of scale at Amazon are built on some core technology. And we've delivered some core technology for this program that is designed to scale beyond just the retail customer experience, but also to the business customer. And as we move forward on this program, we will be spending a little bit more time with some of the folks that have already spoken today to figure out what does that path forward look like. Now, I've got a slide up here. I'll just say a few words about it. As we go forward, we want to increase the selection in the marketplace of great product, period. It's not about, strictly speaking, sustainable product, but to the extent that sustainability is the key ingredient to great product, then here we go. And this is something we're calling no compromise, because it's about no compromise to price, quality, performance, or the environmental impact. As I said earlier, that's achievable. And so you set a bar in the marketplace and you slowly raise that bar over time. And what that does is it creates a new floor, a standard, but it also creates pressure that the ceiling, those best pinnacle products, the most innovative companies are also being rewarded programmatically. And that's the design of our overall sustainable shopping and sustainable product roadmap, which Climate Pledge Friendly, which we just spent a lot of time talking about, is part of. If we do this well, we'll establish Amazon as the #1 destination for customers to shop no compromise. And we'll really have, I think, change the game in terms of how sustainability is perceived, the access to sustainability for all customers, not just sort of your dark green or your light green, but for your everyday customer. And we will have created these incentives for sellers, vendors, buyers, manufacturers to make those changes in a way they haven't been done before. So we're really excited about this vision. I'm really excited to have shared this with you. And I'm really also hopeful that you guys can sort of plug into Climate Pledge Friendly, keep an eye on what we're doing, but also work with our partners like Todd to think through, well, what would kind of a next step be for our Amazon business customers, because that's something that I'd like to explore further. So with that, I just want to say thank you. Thank you again to Todd and the team for inviting me to join today, and looking forward to a continued conversation.
Thank you, Cyrus. That was a great presentation on a topic that is very important to all of us. We are excited to use this technology to help our customers make their procurement more sustainable. In some key ways, Amazon Business is helping customers meet sustainability goals today. When shopping on Amazon Business, customers can now see the Climate Pledge Friendly label when searching for more than 45,000 products, to signify that products have one or more of 19 different sustainability certifications that help preserve the natural world, such as reducing the carbon footprint of shipping to customers. We've also increased credentialed suppliers by 68% year over year. Sustainability certified sellers who possess a current certification issued by either a government agency or a third-party certifying organization are now discoverable on Amazon Business. And we're continuing to invent sustainable solutions that our operations, including transforming our transportation network around the world with new technology, equipment, electric vehicles, alternative delivery methods, and energy-efficient infrastructure. We recently launched customer deliveries in Amazon's custom electric delivery vehicle from Rivian, which we will expand to 15 cities in the US as early as 2022. These solutions help deliver packages to our customers more sustainably and raise the bar for last mile delivery. These are just a few of the ways we're working to make your sourcing experience on Amazon Business better for the environment and more supportive of your sustainability goals. So first, I want to thank Shin and Cyrus for joining us today. We appreciate your time. If you would like to learn more about how Amazon Business is innovating on your behalf, our vision for machine learning powered procurement, and our focus on sustainability, please make sure to check out the articles on the Resources tab. Thank you all for joining this session today. At Amazon Business, our mission is to build solutions that will help all of our customers improve their buying experience through improved efficiencies and reduced costs. And we remain excited about working together with all of our customers as we go forward.